everybody, and welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Joy of Homemaking. My name is Beautiful Joy. God bless you guys. Hope you guys are all having a great day. As you can see from the thumbnail or just being in the video right now, welcome to another Cook With Me video. If you haven't seen more of my Cook With Me videos, check the playlist section, and I have a list of videos there you can choose from, different videos that I've done with cooking. So I love to share these recipes with you all. Hope you guys all have a chance to research them, put your own twist to them. Just want to give you guys some ideas and just have fun with cooking. There was a time where I did not cook that much and I didn't put a lot of effort into it, not a lot of love, but I decided one day, I'm going to teach myself how to cook, and I got some ideas from my mother-in-law as well. My mother-in-law is actually Filipino, grew up in the Philippines, but she came out here years and years ago, back in the 80s. But I got a lot of tips and ideas from her, but most of the ideas I got online and just experimenting in the kitchen. So with that said, look at these herbs and spices sauteing with garlic, you guys, and bay leaves. I'm going to show you guys in a minute exactly what I used. Okay, so this is on low, and these are the beans I'm going to be using, you guys. These are the lentil beans. I have a huge supply here. Now, this is actually a bread box that I got on Amazon for about $16 if anybody's interested. And this is the lid for the bread box, and it snaps on. It's airtight. Okay, so what did I put in this so far? Garlic and onions. I use olive oil to saute, right? I'm going to show you exactly what I put in so far. Powder. I didn't do onion. I might add some in a little bit. Let's see. I put, of course, some salt. I did some pepper. Use my all-purpose seasoning from Simply Organic. I used the cilantro, dried cilantro from Simply Organic. I use basil, dried basil. I put in some chicken bouillon flavor. I use this instead of buying chicken broth. I think chicken broth is too expensive, especially now how things are costing these days. This is the better, more simpler way to use chicken bouillon flavor, and you can also get this in beef as well. Also use some parsley flakes, First Street from Smart and Final, and I have these bay leaves, Turkish bay leaves. These actually have a really nice scent, you guys. I noticed that these were more flavorful than the regular bay leaves, and these are by McCormick. I forgot where I got these from, but these are really nice bay leaves. I'm not sure if I'm going to add this in, you guys. This is 7 spices that I found at this Arabic market in Orange County. So what's in here? It has allspice, pepper, cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, cloves. Not sure about that last item there. You can see it. Also, we'll be adding some diced tomatoes and tomato juice. This is the Great Value from Walmart. I will be adding in some water. I think I'm not sure how much water, but I got to determine how much water I'll be using, and that's going to create the broth, right? In mind, when you cook lentils, they do cook a lot faster than regular beans that are much bigger, because look at the size of these. They're very, very small. Lentils come in different colors. I've seen red ones and maybe some yellow ones. Do you guys enjoy lentil soup, you guys? There's so many ways you can make this. I've been wanting to do this so bad, and I love beans. I feel like I could eat beans more than like actual meat, And we do have a Daniel fast coming up in our church, and I would like to make some unleavened bread to go with this, and I'm hoping I'll be able to make a dessert for today. I have apple pie in mind. I have a bunch of apples that I need to peel, but this video is going to be strictly on the soup. And who knows, I may throw in the apple pie later in this video, or maybe it'll be a separate video. So yeah, I was gonna say you can also make this into a curry lentil soup. There's so many different ways. I really suggest you guys go to Pinterest, and if you haven't joined my Pinterest, go ahead and follow me. I'll leave the link for you guys in the description box or the comment section. Just be on the lookout for it if you're interested in following me on Pinterest. I got a lot of recipes pinned and different ideas for your home. And what else did I want to tell you? Oh, I'm not sure if I'm going to add this. I did mention that, but we'll see towards the end. We'll see. And this is made in Lebanon. It has such a nice smell, you guys. Might even add a little bit of brown sugar, or have my cane sugar that I use just to jazz up the beans, just to add a little sweetness to it. But It's not going to make it super sweet, you know what I'm saying? Just has a little kick of sweetness, and maybe some nutmeg. Nutmeg is actually really good for doing that as well. I have this First Street ground nutmeg from Smart and Final. I went ahead and measured out 4 cups of lentils. I'm just going to give these a quick rinse. With lentils, you do not have to soak these because they're just like they're so small, right? You don't have to. You can if you want, but it's really not necessary. Okay, so I measured out 8 cups of water, so I'm going to put that into the beans. If you want a little bit of thickness to your soup, I suggest using some pure cornstarch. This is the Kroger brand from Ralph's Market. The water is not heated up yet. I figured I can just go ahead and add the cornstarch. So I actually mixed this cornstarch already, because you never want to put cornstarch in hot water. It's going to clump up. So I will be cooking this soup on high just to get it boiling, and then I'll turn it low and just let it simmer up until it's done, you guys. I wish you guys can smell the herbs, the aroma that's going through the house right now. You know, the video does not do it any justice. Now I'm going to chop up the sausages that I have here. Oscar Mayer natural hardwood smoked uncured turkey sausages, no nitrates. Chopping these up into pieces and putting them into the soup. Okay, so the uncured turkey is all chopped, ready to go. You can chop it just how you like. And also too, I was going to mention, spice up the beans how you like it. There's so many different ways, like I said earlier. Look for different recipes, get different ideas, and make sure you get your spice cabinet going. You really need to stock up on spices, you guys, because spices make all the difference in flavoring with food. So now is the time to get your hands on some spices. I suggest going to Costco Business Center, Smart and Final if you want to buy in bulk. And I love this knife. Let me tell you, I was going to show you guys. This is my Pioneer Woman knife. Be careful with these knives though. I know it's like a big set I got. I have to show you guys in another video. I'm not sure I'm going to show you now, but these knives are very, very sharp when you first get them. I had a few accidents, so be very, very cautious about these knives, but they work. And they're cute. I just love them. Comes with a blade protector, so make sure you keep your blade protector on when you put them away. Okay, so the water, I can tell, is almost getting to that boiling point. Once it really fully boils, I will turn the fire down on low and just let this continue to simmer up. I wish I had some green bell pepper. That would be really good, but unfortunately I don't. It's a Pioneer Woman. I'm not sponsored. And if you guys have not checked out that Pioneer Woman video that I first posted on this channel, I'll leave a link to that as well. That video has gotten almost 15,000 hits, you guys. So all glory to God. And shout out to Pioneer Woman. I would love to get a sponsor. So hey, if you're listening, hey, I'm here. I'm here. Okay, so this is what the soup is looking like now. I think I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit lower. But let's look at this yummy soup for a second. And I added the can, I can't talk right. I added the can of diced tomatoes, but you can do a tomato paste. And I think that's what I'll have to do too as well, to get it more thicker, I think. We'll see what happens. But it smells so yummy, you guys. Look at those turkey sausages. I'm in the process of making unleavened bread to go with these beans, you guys. So this is my recipe for unleavened bread. 2 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of olive oil, and 1.5 cups of water. So I'm about to mix this up and just let it sit and cover it, because I think I'm gonna make 2 batches of this bread. Too, beforehand, it's good to know how much water you need, the ratio of water to the beans. I didn't do that. I thought I could just kind of eye it and figure it out, but I actually just added 2 more cups of water because it just needed more water. You can kind of tell. So if that's needed, go ahead and add that water before the beans are fully cooked, because you don't want to make a mistake and waste the beans, right? Okay, so I have my unleavened bread cooking, and you want to make sure it's cooked on both sides. The bread should bubble up some. Let me check on that beans. I added a little bit more water because I checked it to see how far along the beans are. It needs to cook a little bit longer, maybe another 1.5 hours, 2 at the most. I could have did this in my pressure cooker, but I kind of just want to take my time with it today. Another day, I'll probably will be using my pressure cooker because it will be faster. And then I have my other unleavened bread here ready to go on to the pot when that one's done. What I'm gonna do is put some butter over the top of that too as well once it's finished. I saw somebody do this online, so I want to add some butter on top of it and just let that melt. I guess I should use my hands to be better. Okay, so we have the two pieces, big pieces actually, of unleavened bread. I put butter on both. Are looking good. I'm just checking on it once again. I'm thinking I have at least an hour more to go to get these beans right where the right softness, and they'll be done. Okay, everybody, so this is the unleavened bread that I prepared, and the soup is all ready to go. Two of my family members are eating, so they said they really like the soup. Everything came out really good. So yeah, any questions, comments, or concerns, any ideas, tips, advice, let me know in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer your questions. God bless you guys.
1, 2, 3, 4